Hello. I don't know what that was. Hello. Konnichiwa. Kamusta? How are you doing, Kuya Kevin? I hope you're doing well. I am currently procrastinating on some work that I should be doing, but it's alright. It's just the way of life. It is currently 7:05, April 13th, 2021. I'm sitting on my balcony here in Albany, California, Northern California. It's quite chilly today, 13 degrees Celsius, around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, we got blue skies all the way, a little bit of haze, but that's okay. And I am coming to you live somewhat through this video to talk about this idea I was telling you about yesterday. The idea is to change the way we communicate with each other, which is through this medium, through video. Now I have a few reasons why I think we should change, but I'll go ahead and preface by saying two things. First thing is, I suck at texting. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm a pretty bad texter. I'm okay at emailing, but generally messages, especially in the text form back and forth, I delay pretty often, and that's because I prefer to speak in person, or at least to speak in a way that facilitates a stream of consciousness. No editing, essentially. But, you know, it doesn't permit itself between us for many reasons. The obvious reason being that we live far away from each other. We have a whole ocean between us, and you are in a totally different time zone. So, though I'd like to be there in person to speak with you, that can happen. And though maybe I would also like to do a live FaceTime conversation with you, but that also is unlikely to happen because different time zones. So I thought the best way to go on about being able to have this sort of stream of conscious conversation is through video, to an extent. I'll address that whole stream of consciousness later. So that's basically my first preface. The second thing that I wanted to say was that I suck at being in front of the camera. As you can tell, or maybe you can't, and you're gonna compliment me and be nice, I suck nonetheless. I can admit that as well, because I'm usually behind the camera, pulling focus, setting up the lens, setting up the colors, the exposure, directing and whatnot, documenting everything. So I am sort of shy when it comes to being in front of the camera, and I think this would be a good way for me personally to get over that, because after I saw your videos, I thought, man, this guy has so much charisma. And yeah, hopefully I get better communicating through video if we continue this way of correspondence. But that's the second thing I wanted to say. Now on to the reasons of why I think we should do this. I think I might have already explained it actually, in that I think this would be a great way to communicate with each other in terms of getting to the depth of what we mean to say. We can read our expressions on our face, the body language, and the intonation of how we say what we say. So there's that. And also, you know, you are starting to create videos. I am thankfully here at the beginning of that journey for you. And I create videos, as you can tell. And I think it'll just be a great way to flex our creative muscles, our storytelling muscles, our ability to communicate ourselves more eloquently and more clearly. And I think it'll just be a great exercise for you and I to be able to do this. And there's that. And then I think there was a third reason as to why we should do this. It's more of like how we should do this. So we're doing this video correspondence with each other as a better way to communicate what we mean to say. Now, we can do this two ways. I propose that we do it public because I feel like our relationship is something to behold, because I found out, you found out that we're both brothers. Same father, half brothers of course. Bound by blood though, and in these past few days, maybe few weeks, where we've been going back and forth on Facebook and WhatsApp, I found that we have a lot of interests that we share, a lot of similarities of what we're passionate about, what we're interested in. And you know, it's just so amazing to me how fast we're able to, I guess, click. How fast we're able to get along and just pour what we're into right now into these little messages to each other. I wish we were able to do it in person, but of course that time will come. Now, going back to the video, so yeah, I like archiving my life. I have a few hard drives that have photos and videos and writings, etc., etc., starting from I think as early as 2010. And I frequently go back and watch those videos, look at those photos, read those writings that I did back then, and like reflecting on my life. And I feel like this would be a great way to do that between our relationship. We can easily go through the messages. I don't know, there's something special though about video in general. The video archive, the video archival of our lives. So, in a private manner, I would like to have this for my own reasons. But I also propose that we do this publicly. Oh yes, that's what I first had said. So there's already two of them gone, okay? Publicly share this, privately share this. So to be a little more clear about what I mean of sharing this publicly is that, you know, it's something to behold, and I think it's special. I don't know, it just seems like documentary worthy. I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, excuse my French. But I do think that...
Hey,
whoa.
Can you play closer down here? I just want to be able to see my car.
Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. Post it publicly because I think it is something that can be a sort of social study, a social research. Because we're both from different countries, different sensibilities, and maybe we can make some sort of experiment or project out of this. I'm not too sure. It's more along the lines of flexing our creative muscles, as I was saying earlier, so let me know what you think about that. And then I think the third thing that I wanted to say was oh man, I kind of lost train of thought. Someone was talking. I got my neighbors parking now, so I'm kind of all over the place, scatterbrained and sort of in awe with my thoughts. Maybe shy. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna ask a few questions, see where you stand in terms of what I've said so far in the video. First question is, what do you think? Ah, such a broad question. What do you think about talking with each other through video? Are you on board with it, or would you rather stick to texting? And then, how would you like to go on about documenting this? You want to do it publicly, you want to do it privately, whatever it is, I don't mind. I'm comfortable with both. Seeing that you have a YouTube channel and I have a YouTube channel, maybe we can make our own YouTube channel and create a sort of vlog, blog. Maybe we could even make a website where we can do more than just video work. We can write, we can share readings, music, etc. And then what exactly should we talk about? I don't think we have to talk about anything important or unimportant really. We'll just talk about whatever we feel like talking about. So maybe we can talk about what each of us bring up in every video. Response, sort of like a responding video. And then maybe we can talk about specific subjects, specific topics, talk about how we feel mentally, physically, good things, bad things. As I said earlier, I'm procrastinating, so this is not the best way, not the most jovial conversation starter, but it's something to talk about, you know. And then how long should these be? I'm at 10 minutes and 35 seconds now. I think my card is gonna start filling up here at 12 minutes, so I'm gonna have to restart this. Gotta be mindful of that. But maybe we could do 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. What do you think we should do? We could even do 2 seconds if it comes down to that. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at the camera, now I'm looking at the lens. So yeah, let me know how long you want to do these videos. I'm really comfortable with talking as long as I can, really, because this is sort of a therapy in itself. So yeah, I would say that maybe we could do as little as editing as possible, but then again, we can do videos where we do these montages of where we are in the day. We can do like cutaways. We can make it as creative as possible, and we can make it as simple as possible. Ugh, I'm just like throwing up ideas here. I'm just excited because, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a great way to get to know you, get to know how you are, hopefully get to know me as well. And yeah, I think it'll be a great, fun, creative, and bonding experience. And I could go on here. Let me know what you think, okay? I'm at 12 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm going to end it here. And there we go. Love you, bro.